Gates down, it's 2 of them, and that's a boat ride. Both of these dudes going to the main event. Some Brighton, Illinois locals out here in St. Peter's. So that's a boat ride for Moto 1. Those 2 dudes will see you in the main event. So here's what's left, a 36 or 40 cruiser. It's everybody but Friedman and Scott. So Johnson, Kelly, and Bodecker. Taken 2, there's 3. Operation can't lose. Gates down, Johnson got a good gate start from the outside, but Bodecker. Wide open throttle pin. He's going to take over the lead, jumping down the first straightaway. Been to the first turn, boy. Johnson was close. Bodecker, your new leader. Johnson into. That leaves Craig Kelly on the outside looking in. He thought better about jumping at that time. Mr. Bodecker did. In and out of the tower turn, Bodecker. And then Johnson into the rhythm section. Taking 2 to a main event, getting separated from Craig Kelly. So we'll see Todd Bodecker in the main event. And we'll see Neil Johnson in the main event. 500 novice, everybody but the Dark Knight. Gate crashes down. Fagan's got a good gate start in the middle, but here comes Robbie Joe Bell. Throttle pin on the inside. We're drag racing the first turn, taking 2 of these little dudes. Down the first straightaway, Fagan's your leader going into the first turn. Bell right there in 2, and then there's the People's Champ, 2 to Max. In 3rd, the Hall of Famer, St. Peter's hero, 2 to Max, trying to close the gap. Coming back this way, Fagan's still in control, the 77 bike. Followed by Robbie Joe Bell, both of them need to pedal. Into the rhythm section. Here's a quick trivia about these 2 running out front. Both of their dads are cops. One of their dads is a loser. You decide. In and out of the final turn. Fagan's running out front. Robbie Joe Bell right there in 2. 2 of them trying to punch a card to go see the Dark Knight in the final round. As they come to line. Here we go. We're going to take Fagan's on the 77 and Robbie Joe Bell direct to the main event. Seven-year-old novice, taking 2 to a main event, Shalom. It's Shallon. I get used to saying Shalom. Shallon getting the whole shot, running out front, and that's Humrick and Scott. They are in a nose-to-nose battle. We're taking 2 in the first turn. That is Scott taking over the bubble position. Got Humrick trying to find a way to the main event. Oh, Shalom getting a little wobbly. Shallon saves it through the double-double. He's your leader. Tyler Scott right there in 2nd place, the SRT little guy. In and out of the tower turn. Scott closing the gap on Mr. Shallon. Humrick trying to find a way. In and out of the rhythm section. This is still Shallon. And Scott, 1 and 2. 2 dudes to a main event. These dudes trying to claim it. Coming back this way, about 90 feet left. Shallon going to go direct to the main event, and he's going to bring Tyler Scott with him. Eight-year-old novice, Hartley, Lamb, and Biggers. Hartley got a better gate start that time after the bar ride. He's got things to make up. Biggers picking up where she left off down the first straightaway. Girl power. Into the first turn first, Sophia Biggers, followed by Hartley, and then Lamb. Out of the first turn, back this way to the double-double section. Biggers still in control. Hartley trying to do something about it. Lamb closing the gap. We're going to battle over 2nd place. Here we go. Sophia taking a quick peek over the shoulders like the pros do. Into the rhythm section. Biggers, 1. Hartley, 2, and then Lamb, 1, 2, 3. Those dudes are battling for an overall 2nd right now. Biggers trying to make that last moto a moot point. Coming back this way, Biggers with another 1 in the column. Hartley going to switch it up and steal 2nd, so that's 5 for him. That's 5 for Lamb. The next one matters. Gate comes down on Moto 6 Servo, Hartley and Vogel. Vogel getting a good gate start. Mr. Servo trying to go with him down the first straightaway. Well, Servo diving to the inside, getting good to it, figuring these things out. Sits down a little bit. You got to figure that out. We don't sit down. Through the Servo, whiskey throttle through the double, and he saved it. And then Lizzie Hartley, whiskey throttle. There must be a weird jump there. They both saved it. We're in and out of the rhythm section now, and it is still Vogel running out front. He was there in the first round, trying to do it again in the second round. But look at Mr. Servo trying to pedal his way through the rhythm section, trying to close the gap. Out of the final turn back this way, this is still Vogel. 1. Mr. Servo into Servo pedaling so hard he's losing it again. Back to the line, Vogel with another 1. Mr. Servo with another 2. And then Lizzie Hartley. The intermediate battle. Works, Carlson, Ruffino. Works, pulled off the win in the first one. Gates down, Moto 2, Ruffino. Out of the cannon, but here comes Ashton Carlson on the outside. That's the 4-year-old intermediate from Santa Maria, California. He's 1,300 miles from home and winning BMX races. Into the first turn, boy, Wirtz making it happen. Oh, and Carlson hit the brakes a little bit, didn't want to trade paint back this way. Carlson falls to 3 from first to third in the first turn, and Wirtz is your new leader. Ruffino sorting it out, slow and steady right there in second place, nothing scary. First chance is an intermediate, and boy, look at him working it. In and out of the rhythm section, Wirtz became your leader. Ruffino trying to hold off the 4-eye of Carlson. In and out of the final turn, Wirtz got separated from the pack to the line. Another 1 in the column next to Wirtz. And for second place, looks like it's going to be the 60 biker, Ruffino. And then Carlson. Everybody but Airtime and T-Hand. Gates down, that's Lauren Johnson, that's Conway, that's Whiteside. And that's got to be Connor Enos. Look at the girl power, trying to establish the front of the race in this one. In and out of the first turn it is girl. Lauren Johnson, followed by Ava Conway, followed by Whiteside. And then Enos. Drag race through the second straightaway. The 1 bike, Lauren Johnson. Oh, Ava slips the clip pedal. Gets it sorted out into the tower turn. She's back on the throttle into the rhythm section. The 1 bike of Johnson starting to get moving on out a little bit. The 4 bike of Conway, followed by the 44 of Whiteside. 3 of these to a main event. And out of the final turn back this way, we'll take the 1-1, the big 1, Lauren Johnson. Followed by the 4 of Conway and the 44 of Whiteside to the main event. Gates down, we're taking 3 of these monsters. Down the first straightaway, Conway with a good shot out of a cannon. He's trying to bring Lagone with him. That must be McNutt and Biggers. It is in the first turn. Oh, Conway went from first to fourth. Out of the first turn back this way, Lagone, your new leader. That's the little Corey Hart, Lagone. Into the tower turn, Pokemon cards on the sidelines racing bikes out here. Followed by Biggers, then McNutt, then Conway trying to find a way back. 3 of them to a main event. Lagone got a little wobbly in the rhythm section, sorted it out. Biggers right there with him, and McNutt trying to make his first intermediate main event. Back this way to the line. We'll take Lagone, Biggers, and McNutt direct to the main. 10-year-old experts. Here comes Tokyo Drift, Sammy Nichols. The gate is down. Shaw from the inside. Man, he got a good gate start. Nichols trying to stick right there on the outside of the first turn, and Padilla trying to hold on first attempt as an expert. Shaw, Nichols, nose to tail. They do this for a living. Back this way to the double-double. Shaw running out front. Nichols trying to keep him honest, right with him, close enough to make a move, decides against it. Out of the tower turn into the rhythm section. Shaw, 1. Nichols, 2. Brock getting signals from the pit mechanic. Out of the final turn back this way. Another 1 in the column for the Rock, Brock Shaw. Followed by slamming Sammy Nichols and then Padilla. 12-year-old experts. White comes down from the inside. That's the Nag 4 girl, Katie D. Respect her.